Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a prom look. I know it's a bit late for prom looks, but I know some people are still doing prom, so this is soft glam look for you guys. Here I am starting with a transition shade that didn't work out, as you can see, but I'm trying to use really cheap palettes like in the budget, so it can be easier for you guys to create this look in a budget. So then I got a darker brown and it finally worked. I used it as a transition shade all over my face. Then I got this dark plumish purple color and started adding some shadows and some contrast in the eyes. I did not add a lid primer because I wanted to look very soft, and usually the primers I use are like concealers, like the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It was sent with concealer, but I wanted my skin to show through the eyeshadow, so it looked way nice and softer. So here I'm just doing circle motions to get that very well blended in. Now I'm going to be using a black shadow. These two palettes that look the same, they're from Profusion Makeup, and the other one is by Chi Cosmetics. So here I'm just using a clean brush and blending it all so it can look all nice and pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to be using that pink and a lighter pink and just mixing that up into my lids so I can have that nice touch of color, very soft look, and it matches a bit my shirt. Now I'm using that champagne-ish type of color in my inner eye corners to open up the eyes. Okay, for skin, I'm just gonna start moisturizing with the Clinique moisturizer. This look is the new way that I'm doing my foundation routine as well. So I'm doing it very different now. So pay attention if you guys want to know how I'm doing my foundation routine now. So I already primed it. Now I'm using the NYX Wonder Stick. This is the medium shade, and I'm only gonna be using the contour stick in the areas I want to contour. And then the Better Skin Concealer to highlight and conceal everywhere. So this is going to be the contour underneath foundation. So I'm going to be using my Fit Me foundation, and I like this way of doing it much better. Like, I like the foundation, how it looks way more, and I feel like I use way less foundation as well on my skin. And I feel like it leaves the skin looking very flawless and everything nice and blended out. So if you're a beginner in contouring, I think this will help a lot because it's way easier to blend everything out. I basically only used the foundation, like I added on the sponge 3 times, one in each side of my face and one in my forehead area. And it blended everything very nicely. Nothing looked like way too bright, like the highlight didn't look way too white, and the contour did not look too brown because we're using that skin tone shade on top to blend everything nice and perfectly. Okay, so now I'm going to be bronzing. We already contoured, now I'm going to be bronzing. So I just used this stippling brush from Real Techniques, and I just buff that into my cheeks, add some color, and that way I don't look so pale, even though I don't really look that pale because of the contour underneath foundation. But you get what I'm trying to do here, get that suntan look. And I'm using some cream blush here from Rimmel. This one is in the shade Pop of Pink, sorry. And I'm using that same stippling brush and adding in the top of my nose and everywhere. So using my Airspun powder to set and bake my face. So here I left the clip of my brows because I'm actually doing them a bit different now, and I haven't put a clip of how I do my brows in a long time. So there you go, guys. You see how I'm doing my brows, and I'm just doing that so I can let the baking set. So I did my brows pretty dark, but I've been liking them like that, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna set the contour and bronzer and just bronze a bit more the skin with my NYC Smooth Skins bronzer. You guys know it's my favorite. and it's just to set all of that bronzer. And now I'm just using that same brush to remove all the baking. I just dust that off, and I also added on top of some areas that I didn't really set with anything. So I just did that, and they got flawless skin, guys. So now for highlighter, I'm using my Mary Lou, using the same brush again. I want a soft highlight to make the skin look nice and vibrant, but not crazy glowy and crazy shimmery and glittery. So soft highlight. Now I'm going to be using that same pink that I use on my lids on my lower lash line to keep that softness and pinkiness that we're going for in this look. And some lashes now, using my Avon True Color in Waterproof Black. And I've been loving this mascara. You guys know the story behind the mascara. I really love it, and every time I wear mascara, I'm like an hour putting it on my lashes. So I fast forward this, but I usually spend like half an hour doing my lashes. So now I'm using this Revlon lip gloss. It's a really nice pink, and I just used a light layer of that all over my lips. And there's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and for those of you that still have prom coming in, you should try this look out.